probably about time, isn't it? About time for some classic Tetris Monthly. Challengers, green bracket, round 1. First up we got Sidnev versus Sam Finch. And Sidnev has said good luck, have fun. So I'm going to assume, yeah, and they're hovering free. So, you know, let's just count it down. No more of my bumbling and blah, 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 you know. Let's just get on with it. So, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Hey, Tim. If this gets on YouTube, then, you know, shout out to Tim. And in case someone on YouTube is watching and happens to be called Tim, yeah, I'm talking about you. Actually, you specifically, Tim. I'm talking to you. Don't look around. I'm not around, you know. But I am talking directly to you. So we got 2 players playing some Tetris. They've started both stacks. Well, it'll be looking good in a second. Sidnev cleans it out, doesn't go for the S spin, and that's fine. Gets a Tetris. Sam Finch answers back with a Tetris of their own. Yeah, we need to boost the engagement for the YouTube channel. We're just going to start addressing people directly. This stream, it's to Tims, so only Tims. If you're someone else, if your name is not Tim, and we've got a little bit Sam playing a little bit high there, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, they're burning out. They're going to be okay. So yeah, if your name is not Tim, you're going to have to kind of watch the next stream and see if we're going to talk to you. But only the Tims this time. No Toms, just Tims. Toms can wait their turn. Okay, Sidnev similarly high. Kind of burns a safety double. Is kind of got a really dangerous... Oh no, they've blocked off their left side. And there is going to be an early top out for Sidnev. And Sam hasn't actually got it yet. Needs like a, you know, kind of 7 more lines or so. Or probably, I don't know, that triple. Yeah, that triple did it. So Sam Finch takes game number 1. Kind of hammers it home with that Tetris. So let's give them that heart. So a bit of a rough start for Sidnev. Unfortunately, you know, wishing good luck to the opponent. Didn't have any luck themselves, but good game all the same. Let's get these kind of first match jitters out the way and go for game 2. So we got ready hovering free on both players, so we're just going to get straight back into it. So yeah, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, we got to make these games go long, so no more early top outs. Gotta. Oh no, Eyeball's here, so now you can early top out as much as you like. Eyeball's just warming up. Okay, Sidnev, nice and low, getting Tetrises. In fact, what's that? Both players, 2 Tetrises, no burns. You love to see it. Oh, a bit of a mistake there from Sam Finch, but there you go, burns it out, no issues, and gets a Tetris. Although Sidnev gets a Tetris of their own, as is a popular thing to say. And yeah, Sidnev playing kind of, I mean, just like mildly aggressive. I wouldn't say super aggressive or anything, but, you know, not playing it safe after, yeah, nice little S-spin there from Sam. Not playing it safe after the early top out of the first round. It's not going to let that define them. Oh, setting up a Vitz there, but then kind of cancelled it with the next piece and got the line just, you know, that would have been nice if the line was the next piece and could have had a kind of a nice Vitz setup, but you know, never mind. There's still time. So Mr. Brain in chat saying Sidnev seldom plays safe. So that's so we could be in for some spicy Tetris then. Sam is set up on row 3 for a dirty Tetris. Got that hole on row 2. Burning a safety double. Looking okay so far, but the game not giving him the piece that he needs. Wants that line bar. In a bit of a drought. Has to block it off. And yeah, of course the line comes when it's blocked off. Unblocks it, now waiting for a line again. Meanwhile, Sidnev looking good. Probably got the line there while I wasn't looking. Thinking of power cuts, I'm actually legit slightly scared right now. As I turned on, so I'm streaming this from a little handheld PC, and I have it plugged into a GPU enclosure. No big deal. But as I turn that GPU enclosure on, big audible crack and visible spark coming out of the power socket. So it seems it's totally fine, working. Like nothing's happened. I didn't get electrocuted. Device seems okay, I guess. But if I disappear suddenly, you know what happened. And just for people, you know, if you wanted to know, it's a Razer Chroma X. So maybe don't buy Razer if you know, value your life. So Sam Finch looking good, gets a Tetris, 316k for them. Sidnev, 303k. So we are, I would say that's legit neck and neck kind of territory. Oh, nice little adjustment there from Sidnev to accommodate the Z that was coming next. But then kind of didn't really know. Oh, look at that spin tuck with that L. But yeah, just to kind of fix the mistake that they made with the previous L that they had no space for. Has to take a few burns. Yeah, power cut is an automatic win. Just in case there are some like Razer reps or something, I'm sorry. I mean, that is a true story that did just happen, but please don't sue me or something. Tetris just too powerful. Okay, Sidnev, yeah, playing it a little bit risky there, but gets the pieces in time for it not to matter. And, oh, doesn't choose to set up, though, with that line, so kind of sorting out their stack health first, which is probably a sensible move. Now has either a T or an S tuck there. No, sorry, no, a Z tuck. Gets a Z, gets another Z, Tetris ready again. 413k on Sidnev's side, 499k on Sam's side. Some pretty good pace there. Ooh, bit of a square hang there for Sidnev at the top, no big deal. Hopefully going to get the pieces to resolve that. Indeed gets a J, but now has a line dependency in the middle of their stack. Oh, chooses not to resolve it with that J, but that line is only going to burn a triple. But here we go, there's the Tetris. And very close to transitions now, 10 lines away, 6 lines for Sidnev. It's funny what I always wonder, because I guess I should recount the story for people who are not looking at chat, or who are gonna, you know, if this goes on YouTube, who are watching on YouTube later. Tim telling the story of how he told his history teacher when he didn't do his coursework that he had a power cut before he hit save. And I kind of just, I mean, we've got transitions here, by the way. High transition score for Sam Finch, 647 at the moment. Sidnev playing catch-up has 552 and going into level 20. Yeah, both players looking good. Sam Finch with the kind of slightly cleaner stack. Yeah, time to concentrate on the game. No more waffling. We can leave that for the next game, you know, in the slow 18 time. Ooh, Sidnev getting high up, taking some burns. The line comes just in time. Sam Finch in similar kind of trouble, but has a healthier stack to burn it away and gets the perfect pieces to do so, or almost the perfect pieces. Oh, but it's just one line away, of course, from before the line comes. But there we go, Tetris for Sam Finch, bringing them to 741k. So almost an 100,000 point lead on Sidnev, but Sidnev playing really great on level 19. Perhaps this is what they were really kind of waiting for. 723k now for Sidnev, catching up. And yeah, there's that aggressive play again, waiting for the perfect piece to kind of burn out with the least amount of lines wasted there, and gets it. So it paid off. Okay, yeah, Sidnev getting high up, but gets the line again. So it's looking good for Sidnev. And another Tetris brings him to 819k. But Sam Finch is ahead and is oh no, not behind in lines anymore. Is ahead by about 50,000 points. And Sidnev's board is starting to look a little bit sketchy. Gonna need some very specific pieces at this point. And is something going to go over all the way to the left? Does just about manage to tap it all the way over to the left. And yeah, lives to fight another day, probably. Game still doesn't really want to give him the, you know, the exact pieces that would be really nice for this burn. Well, Sidnev kind of some big brain moves here, I think. Really kind of trying to maximize that yeah, words. Okay, so Sam has maxed out though at level 27, A66. Sidnev is at 855 at the same level, 899 now. So we're gearing up for transition, for the second transition, the kill screen transition. 903 for Sidnev, but B05 for Sam Finch. Is there any way that Sidnev can catch up at this point? It's going to have to be some intense kill screen play. And he's doing it. He's playing on the kill screen. He's got a... did almost have a Tetris set up, but it kind of slipped away there. Got away from him. Tops out at 946. Sam Finch, meanwhile, also on the kill screen and also has a Tetris... well, actually successfully set up for a Tetris, but of course the piece comes just a little bit too late. But there we go. Gets the Tetris, bringing him to C29. So Sam Finch has very decisively won that game and has taken it 2 games to nothing. So Sidnev is in a dangerous position now, needs to win the next game, and Sam Finch just flexing a little bit there. Some great play. And yeah, both players are now ready, so let's go for it. We're going to count it down again. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay, Sam is off, Sidnev is off. Almost simultaneous starts, looking good. So yeah, anyway, as we were talking about, yeah, power cuts and power failures and getting electrocuted and so on. So Tim was telling the story of how he would tell his history. He didn't do his history coursework, and he told his teacher that he had a power cut before he hit save. And it just kind of makes me think that, like, you know, I'm sure we've all, I mean, you know, that probably betrays perhaps mine and Tim's age a little bit, because, you know, who's hitting save these days? Like, I don't know. And, you know, probably saved it on like a zip drive or something, or, you know, maybe even a floppy disk, who knows? Or, you know, or the hard drive. But, whatever. But, you know, I always wondered, because I did some outrageous stuff when I was in school, like outrageous lying to get away with not doing work, because, I guess because I was lazy. I mean, I don't know. But, the teachers must have known, right? Like, you know, they're not stupid. Like, teachers tend to be pretty clever people. And it kind of makes you wonder, like, you know, why do they kind of have a little counter to kind of, you know, they let you get away with however, you know, X amount before they call you on it. Or maybe they just, you know, they can't be bothered to deal with your crap. Like, you know, like Pumpy Heart saying, we notice. That's the thing, is that, like, I think if I was a teacher, well, I mean, I am a teacher, but, like, I'm not the sort of teacher that gives coursework. But if I was a teacher, I think I would notice. And I think it would probably come down to just, you know, not really like being in the mood for it, I suppose. Like if some kid came up with like some outrageous excuse, I'd just be like, I mean, if they're willing to do something like that outrageous, it's probably not worth the hassle to address it, right? I don't know, but maybe, you know, tell us in chat about your most outrageous stuff that you did to get away with not doing work in school. And if you can make it somehow Tetris related, even better. Because, you know, this is Tetris, of course. And yeah, for those of you who might just be joining, this is Classic Tetris Monthly Challenger Circuit Green Bracket Round 1. And this is the first match of Sidnev versus Sam Finch. Sam Finch has taken the first 2 games, so Sidnev needs to win this one. Sam Finch had a C, was it C42, something like that, C something on the last game, so got their work cut out for them, but you know, Sidnev is no slouch, so we'll have to see. Hopefully they can take this game and we can kind of make it go a little bit longer. So there we go, SV Nestris kind of on, you know, knows what's up on the game here, saying they didn't do any of their food tech coursework because they were playing Tetris on emulator instead. And there we go, that's bringing it back round to Tetris. Brilliant. Okay, and Tim is saying stuff in chat that I absolutely can't read out, but if you wanted to know what that was, if you're watching this in some kind of replay that doesn't have chat, then then you're gonna have to come here and see it live. Yeah, you won't even see that on the replay because that message is deleted because indeed, absolutely not family friendly. Indeed, literal children. Oh, some kind of, oh wow, really fantastic kind of solves there from Sidnev. Just needs like a square or what is that, a J that would fit in there kind of nicely to resolve it. And there we go, gets the pieces they need just in time before it got a little bit hairy. And there's the line, and there's a Tetris. 479k now for Sidnev, 434 for Sam. So Sidnev with the pace lead. Kind of chooses to go for a triple there. I think they kind of going on the look on their kind of the look of despair there. Perhaps they didn't realize that they were just going to burn a triple. Thought they might have been Tetris ready perhaps, but unfortunately not. So yeah, gonna have to burn away a few kind of rows of junk there. So Sidnev still great pace, but Sam has used that opportunity to take the lead with 526,000, and we're again 11 lines away from transition. Both players with great transition scores now, both nice high 500k transition scores, or I say high, mid-high, you know, no, high, it's going to be high, I think. Sam Finch is bored, kind of resolves, it's going to be okay, gets the Tetris. So Sidnev transitions at 565, Sam at 577, we are neck and neck. Sam kind of hangs a bar, one from the left, but gets another one to fill that space and gets it all the way over, so it's all good. And it's Tetris ready. And oh, Sidnev is so high up, so dangerous. And just last second adjustments there from Sidnev, really wants that line, and it's really not coming. Has to take the safety triple, and look at this drought. But there we go, finally the line comes, and he's Tetris ready again to get the next one. 631 for Sidnev. Sam a little bit ahead, but with a slightly sketchier looking board at 654. And thank you for the resubscribe, C-Dubs, a tier 1 resubscription, and they've been subscribed for 14 months. That's 1 year and 2 months. Look at that. It's a very loyal subscriber there. And yeah, you know, if you've got your Amazon Prime subscription that you haven't used, maybe you want to chuck it our way and help support this fantastic community and these fantastic players and this fantastic game. And another Tetris for Sidnev. We've got 750 for Sidnev, 778 for Sam Finch. Yeah, keeping pace with each other. Oh, an interesting possible miss drop, kind of, or delayed spin or something there for Sidnev. Kind of sort of dead drop the line a bit, but it's all good. Well, I think that T-piece didn't go all the way to the left, but resolves it with whatever that piece was, that it's just happening so fast that I can't keep up. Ooh, Sidnev's board looking a little sketchy. The line comes just in time. They've got a hole on that fourth rotor, and they're choosing to burn it out over the top. Just needs a J to complete it, but it's not happening. That square will do, as will that Z. And yeah, just kind of a few misdrops happening on Sidnev's side. Could develop into a situation. Kind of that line's going to help. Oh, but yeah, really, tricky business here for Sidnev. Oh, and yeah, they painted themselves into a corner there, but the line came just in time. And yeah, look at this. Sidnev with the clutch play, getting out of this situation. Or maybe getting out. I mean, it's not over yet. And yeah, the game just not giving him the exact pieces he needs, but yeah, he's going to clean out of it at least before the kill screen transition, but has lost a lot of pace to Sam, who is at 972 versus Sidnev's 867, and Sam is behind a whole level as well. Okay, so Sidnev has gotten onto the kill screen, and he's going to have to just... Yeah, and there we go, the A08 for Sam Finch, maxing out again, and Sidnev, unfortunately, doesn't quite make it. But 907k, great game, valiant effort. But Sam takes it with the sweep. So GG's both players, congrats to Sam. He's going to progress in the bracket to play the winner of this next matchup, which is against the Somalian captain, Le Captain, against Eyeball. And yeah, Sam Finch mulling it out, getting the B67. GG's.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.